Hello, cool Joyce again, and today, guys, I'm in another anime review. And anime review is to Boku no Hero Academia, also known as My Hero Academia, Episode 1. So, guys, let's get into this review. So, I should tell you guys, in this episode, not just in this episode, but if you guys have not heard about Boku no Hero Academia, even though I heard about it, it's a very, very popular manga. A very popular manga series. Now, even though I have not read the manga yet at all, I have not even read anything. I have learned that about how big and popular this series is, and it has been mentioned maybe one to be the best anime of spring 2016, and some possibility might be the best anime of 2016 as well. But Boku no Hero Academia is a well-known manga. It's a very well-known manga in the anime community. And I take it also outside the anime community because it's quite well-known and quite popular in the community. Now, what this episode is focused on it's pretty much focused on our main male character called Izuki. I think I say his name. Izuku, how you say his name. It's called Izuku. The world he lives in, one day, a child, before he was even born, by the way, one day, a child was born that was glowing with light. And found out this child had superpowers. And since then, the new generation have been born to have new superpowers. And soon down the line, 80% of the population humans have powers. They have superpowers. They become superheroes or supervillains. Depends on what you become. But pretty much 80% of the human population has able to have these ability called Quinkies. I think that's what they call Quinkies. Pretty much they have the ability to use superpowers. They have superpowers now. 80% of it. And the last 20%. The last 20% don't have abilities at all. They can't use superpowers at all. And unfortunately, Izuku is unfortunately one of the 20%. He was born with no Quinky. He cannot use supernatural abilities. And of course, that means in his entire class, possibility in his entire school, his entire junior high school, he's the only one who has no abilities. This shows you how low a population it could be with human population, how low you can be if how low the population is without supernatural abilities. So it's something, pretty much. But we find out Izuku wants to become a hero. He wants to become a hero, but he gets looked down upon because of that, because he has no Quinky. He has no power. Pretty much, again, racism is involved in this series, which you might not think it is, but it sort of is. It's pretty much denying someone's fucking race. If they don't have a Quinky, then they don't have a fucking Quinky. Just deal with it. Don't forget, like, when you get picked on for your disabilities, it's, again, a form of racism. Even though it's not proper racism, it's still a form of racism. In some way. I get picked on because I got picked on because of my condition stuff. Pretty much, that's why I got Izuki as well. Izuki because he had no supernatural abilities, so he got looked down upon. He got picked on as well because he has no supernatural abilities. And they say, you can't become a hero because you don't have any fucking powers. But what made Izuki get inspired to become a hero was that this very top, the entire world's #1 hero called Almighty. Yeah, not original name, is it? But, yeah, I digress to that, but pretty much he's a hero called Almighty. Pretty much he's the #1 hero in the entire world. He got inspired by that hero. He wanted to become a hero because of that. And he still wants to become, even though these people are picking on him, and even though he doesn't have a Quinky, he still wants to be a hero, become a superhero. And I give him respect for that. Live! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. Pretty much, this series, guys, you can do the just do it song. You can pretty much have just do it in this series. afraid, just do it. Well, go ahead, just do it. Just watch this series. Because, oh my god, I'm actually surprised. Even as a majority, I actually got feels out of that. I got fucking feels out of that. Which is surprising. Very good comedy, and oh my god, the feels that how Uzuki had to go through and get big because he couldn't have his supernatural abilities. And at the end of the episode, Uzuki was getting attacked by a villain, a evil villain. Then, who's trying to possess him somehow because he's a gooey-based creature. But then All Might comes to save him, and pretty much he got his autograph and stuff. Also, he wants to tell Uzuki. Uzuki wants to tell Almighty, can I still be a hero even though I don't have a Kunki? I'm glad he said that because if he doesn't, there's no way he can become a hero. He does not. First up, does not succumb to his reality, but also know that even though he has no abilities, he still believes he can become a hero. I give him respect for that. Now, what I liked about this episode was that I was able to get a lot of character development for Izuki, because for one episode, again, a lot of character, just learn about the character already in this episode is a lot. We don't know what, no, of course we know he's the main character, and we already know that he does, and oh, by the way, the school he wants to go to after his graduation from junior high, the school he wants to go to is called UA Academy for superheroes and stuff like that, which is really hard to get into. And pretty much his entire school, there's another kid who actually does have a power who wants to do UA, but unfortunately, and this guy, it seems like he has a high potential doing it, and pretty much might be supposed to be the only one to attend. But of course, Uzuki wanted to join as well, so because of that, they're sort of rivals in some way. But pretty much Uzuki wants to become a hero, wants to attend that school, which is really hard to get into. I found it's said in the series, so I do it. And we all know from not just from the art, not just from the front picture, but if you know from the manga and stuff, we already know that all got spoiled about the series. You already know he does get in. He does get in. And that means the only way I can believe got in, he somehow got a Quinky somehow. Or I believe it's something to do with that freaking costume he wears. There's a possibility he might get powers because of that costume he wears at some point, which I don't know about. Like, I only know the costume from the picture on the main screen, on the main. I don't think was the opening. I think there was an opening. Yeah, in the opening, and also the picture art of when it was showing its release and stuff, and also the manga pictures. He wears a suit, a hero suit, and I believe if he has no Quinky, he should not have no potential. There's two possibilities. Maybe he had this hidden potential all this time, just he didn't know how to awaken it for some reason. It was dormant, so its ability that no one even knew he had is just something that it was very hard to detect. It's because of possibility that, or the possibility that the suit that he wears gives him the powers. But anyway, no, and that's all I've got to say about this episode. Now, animation quality. Oh my god, the animation was so good. Oh my god. They went high. A1 Pictures went high for animation there. Very high. God's sake. Right on A1 Pictures. Well done. And yeah. Oh, the fight scenes. Oh my god, the fight scenes look so good. So fucking good. And yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Anyway, guys, that's all I got to say about Boku no Hero Academia episode 1. Hope you guys like it. Become a fans today. If you guys want to fan mail, description down below. But I just there, and yeah. Hope you guys like it. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Wow.